So, hello Mansi, great to see you here.
Same,
Uh,
yeah.
in this call, basically, what I want to do is just get an idea about your experience with VerveSchool, right? Because obviously we have had an interaction, but all that I know is basically from my end, right? I want to know a bit
Yeah.
more about your side of the story, and I will be sharing this as well. So if you could maybe give a brief introduction about yourself to start off with.
Okay. So my name is Manasi Rote and I'm from Aurangabad, Maharashtra. And I completed my graduation last year in BA English Language and Literature. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. So
And now I'm also will be working at Crio.
yes, of course. So Mahatri, like when you completed your graduation last year, right? So it's been about an year since then.
Yeah, almost a year.
So what was going on, with you at that in that period of time, like over this last 1 year? Like what was going on? What were you up to?
Okay, so basically, I was just like I completed my graduation. The only thing I had in my mind that like अभी bank exams या government exams की preparation देखते हैं. Like then I took admission for a master's degree program in the same college. So like it went on, and I was just figuring it out कि क्या करना है आगे.
Okay, so sort of lack of clarity, like you're just figuring out the direction.
Yeah, exactly. I was like I am still pursuing my masters in the college. Like so, yeah, वही चल
Okay.
रहा था बस.
And how were you like figuring that out? Like what were your priorities? These are the things I want. Or did you have an idea? Or you like देखते हैं क्या होता है उस type से?
I was just like looking out casually कि क्या हो सकता है, like मेरे communication skills कहाँ पे use कर सकती हूँ. Just check कर रही थी कि like I can write better, content writing and something. वो देख रही थी. Then
Okay.
I came across VerveSchool.
Yes. So, like, tell me a bit about that. What happened when you came in contact with VerveSchool? Like, what was your first experience ki yaar? Because I know sometimes it's like anybody comes up to you says कि 15 दिन में job लगा देंगे, like scam कर रहे होगे, right? So like, what was your first initial, unbiased
No,
experience?
actually, then I applied on Internshala first of all, and then Trishna from work school came, like she called me and told me कि ऐसा ऐसा है.
Yeah.
Then I was a bit skeptical कि क्या चल रहा है. Then she sent me some sources like the website and what kind of jobs the like work school is providing. And I just like checked in. Still my friends and family were like beware Mansi, like होता है ऐसा होता है like this pay after placement वगैरह. Then still I talk to my friends. I like even आपसे भी बात की फिर मैंने.
Yes.
तो yeah फिर decide कर लिया कि let's give it a try कि
Great. And like, you mentioned you applied on internship, so you were applying for other jobs as well. आपका चल रहा था job search.
Yeah, kind of. I was applying on LinkedIn, and Naukri.com as well. I was like shortlisted for a couple of positions as well, but interviews नहीं हो पाए.
Okay, interviews में आपको दिक्कत आ रही थी.
हाँ, हो ही नहीं, schedule ही नहीं हुए.
एंड जिस टाइप के आप अप्लाई कर रहे थे ना, जिसमें आपके ये राउंड वन आपके हुए या शॉर्ट लिस्ट हुए, सो उस केस में
Yeah.
आपके सीटीसी किस टाइप के ऑफर हो रहे थे? व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज वर यू गेटिंग?
CTC was like maximum 3-4 something वही था
ओके.
बस.
ओके, सो यहाँ पे तो सीटीसी भी इज प्रीटी गुड. ऑलराइट, दैट इज
Yeah.
ग्रेट. एंड आपका लाइक व्हाट वाज योर बिगेस्ट sort of drive motivation in joining? Because like मैं बात कर रहा था, I was talking to my co-founder, and he mentioned कि we think we're giving jobs, right? But essentially what we're doing is we're helping people get a certain experience. So maybe somewhere someone is maybe lacking that sense of worthiness कि यार job ही नहीं है, बस मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा हूँ life में. So that's what exactly are we solving for you? I wanted to share a bit about that. What was the biggest driver कि यार ये चीज़ था core में that
Okay,
prompted
so
you?
basically ना मैं तो बस देख रही थी कि क्या करना है, like बात अच्छे से कर सकती हूँ, थोड़ा बहुत like आइडिया भी है मार्केट का, IT इंडस्ट्री का भी थोड़ा नॉलेज है. Then I just went to that website कि अरे कौन सी कंपनीज है क्या है. So I thought कि अरे ये इतना अच्छा प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, like एक what we say is like पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज हो रहा है सेल्स की तरफ देखने का, like जॉर्डन बेलफोर्ड स्ट्रेट लाइन सेल्स साइकोलॉजी वगैरह. I found it really interesting कि भाई कुछ तो अच्छा है. I just thought yeah अच्छी communication skills है, बात कर सकती हो, why not.
Definitely. So essentially like a place where you could leverage the skills you have learned, sort of create something.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Okay, that is great. And like you saw the you've gone through the training as well, you've been placed as well, right? How, what do you feel is the more important factor? Like, do you feel like if you had got the training, right, you went through the training, even without the placement that we did, do you feel confident you would have been able to get a job on your own as well?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, because just before I joined this training session,
Hmm.
I had applied for a company in Bangalore only, but
Okay.
then they like sent me some assessment test and
Yeah.
all. I solved it and
Ah.
sent it, and the HR manager told me that like your like assessment like seems fine, and
Hmm.
we will schedule an interview for you.
Hmm.
And then I kept waiting for a whole day, and she ghosted me. Then I was like, okay, no, this is not
Yeah.
it works. Like they really need some experience. Like वैसे ही freshers को नहीं ले लेते
Yeah.
until like they can see कि कोई skills है.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Like one thing is, definitely with the fresher side. The other thing is also, with the company side, like, because a lot of companies might be, have their job postings online, but not all
Yeah.
of them are, hiring, or not all of them are good places to work at. So, even with when we were doing your placement drive, we shared your profile with Expert Raw. That was a new company for us,
Mhm.
and we were able to figure out quickly, right, which companies are actually responsive and which are not responsive. So they were not responsive. Now other candidates would not be going there, right? So
Yeah.
that sort of wastage time and all gets cut out. All right.
True.
And how do you feel, in general about the training? Do you feel it was effective? Like, क्या आपको कुछ मिला आपको? Did you gain anything from that?
या डेफिनेटली ऐसे सेल्स के बारे में ना एक अलग ऐसे था कि अरे लाइक दीज पीपल जस्ट कॉल रैंडमली एंड
Hmm.
लाइक हम भी ऐसे उनको बात करना नहीं आता इसलिए दे डोंट गेट मेनी सेल्स. अभी एक कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया है कि भाई लाइक थोड़ा सा और स्किल्स डेवलप कर लिए तो हम भी कर सकते हैं. या
Definitely. Like one of the things that I noticed, right? Like people have a lot of this job mindset ki job chahiye. But what they really need, I feel, is skills, right? If you have the skills that people need, right, you'll get a job. So that is,
एग्जैक्टली.
what we should focus on.
या
And yeah, definitely. And could you share a bit about your experience with VerveSchool in general? Like one of the things, like, with regards to customer experience, how your experience was, how much, you felt we were putting in the attention, we were giving you what you needed, we were through the steps. If you felt any place like, there I needed support, or there I wanted some more resources or some more assistance, I didn't get anything. So that sort of feedback also you can share with me. And overall, in general, what your experience was like, after you joined and
I was quite excited for it. Like the day, like I was थोड़ा सा skeptical कि अरे करूँ या नहीं करूँ. Then Trishna told me that like Tuesday से batch start हो रही है. Then I didn't really want to miss that chance कि भाई कुछ अच्छा सीखने को मिलेगा. Like I joined so enthusiastically. Then Ayush day one से बहुत ऐसे deep से, and the sessions were really interactive. Like it was just not like some टीचिंग प्रोग्राम एक टीचर स्कूल में कैसे सिखाते वैसा नहीं था. इट वाज एक ऐसे फ्रेंड जैसा ज़्यादा था, इंटरेक्शन था. एंड बेसिकली हम हमारे साथ एक्टिविटीज कंडक्ट की, द सेल्स पिच, लाइक वी जस्ट जैसे एक्चुअली जो सेल्स पिच करना होता है या बेचना पड़ता है,
Yeah.
तो वो भी उसकी भी प्रैक्टिस करवा ली, क्या गलत क्या नहीं वो बताया. बेसिकली बहुत ऐसे एक वो वहाँ पे एक टेक्निक लगती है, अप्लाई होती है, ये मालूम नहीं थी. एंड या एग्जैक्टली कि अरे नहीं, आई जस्ट थॉट कि नहीं नहीं ऐसे ही होता होगा, लाइक करते कन्विंस, फिर नहीं नहीं आर्गुमेंटेटिव हो जाते होंगे. सो
Definitely.
नो.
Yeah. Exactly. You never want to argue with the other person, right? Because you're on
Yeah,
their team,
exactly.
essentially. So,
तो
exactly.
एंड लाइक एक आइडिया आ गया किसको बेचना है, किसको एलिमिनेट करना है. एंड अदरवाइज द होल टीम वाज सो सपोर्टिव, लाइक मीत, अभिषेक, यू, आयुष, कृष्णा, एवरीवन. like they made sure कि everything is like है वहाँ पे कि they kept calling me, texting me कि कुछ भी लगे तो कॉल करना, मैसेज करना. So yeah, it really felt like home, I would say.
I'm so glad to hear that, Mansi. That is what we try to do, and I'm glad it's been a great, good experience that way. And definitely. So now that you have been placed, you got placed at Crio, and so like you're about to start as well. What are you most looking forward to? Like नए city में भी जा रहोगे, पहली बार office में भी बैठोगे, पैसे भी कमा रहे होगे. So what are you most excited about?
A new city mostly because like I've been to metro cities before, but Bangalore is completely new for me. Like I'm from Maharashtra, and like completely different culture and IT. Like I've read somewhere ki every 3 seconds you will see an IT person in Bangalore. So that's something I'm really curious about कि क्या culture है city का.
Okay, that is great. And definitely, like especially when we're freshers, we're going out for the first time, and you're going alone as well. So अगर कुछ भी हो रहा होगा, if you feel कुछ डाउट्स आते हैं, कुछ लगता है कैसे होगा मैनेज, यू कैन ऑलवेज रीच आउट टू अस, राइट?
Yeah.
वी डोंट जस्ट वांट टू बी कि यार यहाँ से जॉब तक पहुंचा दिया फिर जोड़े, वी विद यू एवरी स्टेप ऑफ द वे.
Yeah, yeah.
And one thing that I really, want to share with the people who trust us enough to join us and, study with us is that it's not, Verve School is not like a train ki like यहाँ station से पकड़ के यहाँ पे छोड़ दिया. It's a
Like,
community.
exactly. It's
You're
not
in
something.
here, so you're in
Yeah,
here
it's
for
not
good.
something
Yeah.
like a placement consultancy or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And more
So,
than that, it's not even just,
yeah.
a train. The thing about trains is that there is a fixed stop, right? And get on board somewhere, they drop you somewhere, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Right? What we're building here is we're building a community, because even now that you've got a job, right? What we're curious about is how, we're here, we're in this world, we're doing our own decisions, we're trying to figure out a life. And I think the most important thing in life is the people you're around, right? Like, I mean, money comes, money goes, the money will remain the same, but like the people that you meet, the people you connect with, and they matter a lot. And
Exactly.
sort of like my personal agenda with, setting up Verve School is getting in touch with cool people. And it's like if we're flying in the skies, we're all driving our own plane, but we're sort of flying together and having that
Yeah.
community around us. So definitely I'm really glad to see you place. I mean, when we had that conversation, I knew कि यार ये तो Trishna ने बहुत बढ़िया lead लाई है, ये तो पक्का, because my concern is never, कि will the sale happen or not. My concern is always will the placement happen or not, because that is what I handle. So
Yeah.
I knew like this person we can place. This is the ideal sort of people we're looking for, the right energy and all. So definitely one of the best experiences, one of my best experiences with students so far. And thank you so much, Manasi, for coming to this call as
Yeah.
well, helping share your story. And it's super helpful. I just
Yeah,
close
exactly. I would definitely
Yeah.
recommend Verve School to everyone who is seeking for a good job. It's not just about के भाई कर लिया, train कर दिया, अभी छोड़ दिया. ऐसा नहीं है कि like अभी job लगने के बाद भी like even Abhishek called me, Trishna texted me. Everyone is like, हाँ, is everything okay?
Yeah.
So it really felt like a family. Like
Definitely. यार मैं कभी आता हूँ बैंगलोर में, मिलेंगे. We will try to
yeah,
set
yeah,
something.
पक्का, exactly. I would be really glad.
Awesome. Thank you.